Good morning, everyone. Well, as you can see from the intro and where I'm at right now, we're not in Oklahoma no more. We are in San Antonio, Texas, and we bought a car. Sight unseen, we're gonna go drive it home. Well, we made it. Made it all the way to Copart. So, anyways, he's going in. We're gonna pick up this car and hopefully we'll have a pretty productive day. I'm gonna try to get home today. Hopefully this car will make it, and pretty soon you guys will see what it is. It's gonna be a riot. I don't recommend buying cars sight unseen. I told him not to buy it, but he did anyway, so I mean, that's just what it is. All right, let's get this car out here, and he's going on south and I'm going back north to Oklahoma. He's going south to the border. He's got other stuff to pick up. That's why we got this big old trailer. So let's wait for him and see what they tell us. I also want to look at this guy's setup a little bit. It looks a little funky. Look at it, looks twisted. Oh, maybe it's just the wheel docks. I don't know. Looks twisted. All right, well, we'll wait for that car to come out and we'll be right back. There's that. Oh yeah, that's good. All right, I think they're pulling up in it. One of the running lights isn't working. Oh, I don't know, but that would suck if that car honks all the way home. So, there it is.
Okay. I'm gonna leave it on for that.
Yeah, just leave it on.
Yeah, I'll have him stop and just get a new battery for
So,
it.
anyways, thank you, sir. Okay,
Merry Christmas.
let's pull out here and then we'll switch stuff over.
Oh, out there?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just looking.
Well, there's a dealer deal in here. That's good. We'll put that on.
Huh?
There's a dealer deal here. We'll put that on.
Yeah. Let's try to see.
Because we're going to try to drive this home with no tags. It's full of fuel too. Right rear tire low. Add air to tire.
That's the front one. This is low. I can tell that one is. I didn't.
Left front tire low. Right rear. So both front and rear. Yeah. We can stop at that gas station. I think there was air deck back there. So this is what we're going to try to drive home. Tires look decent. It's a 2010 Buick Enclave.
2015.
Oh, 2015 Buick Enclave. So he just bought this for his wife, and holy cow, that's fancy. Oh, there's a little mark here.
Yeah, I knew that one was there.
It don't look bad.
Well,
So we'll have to see if this thing makes it all the way home. And he's going 4 hours in the other direction.
well. Good luck. See ya. I mean, I don't see anything.
No, I don't even hardly see any hail beans. This was in here for hail. And I don't see hardly any. Look at this mirror.
Yeah.
Shut the door, see if it opens. Shut the door, see if it opens. Okay. I didn't know if it was automatic or not. Cool deal. I'll be riding home in style. Heck yeah. Let's see if there's any drugs in the glove box. Heck no, just service information. I'm not going to show any of that. Oh, hey, there's registration in there. Yeah. All the service receipts are in there. Cool deal.
Oh, it was just
All
serviced.
right, we're gonna get this thing out, and then I'm gonna switch all my luggage into there. The hotel we stayed at last night, man, he told me not to look up. What an a-hole. Because what do you do when somebody tells you not to look somewhere? It was bad. All right, let's get my stuff switched over and we'll be back when we get on the road. Okay. Well, maybe. See if you'll ride like that. Let's take her for a drive. See what she does. I need to find a gas station. Just getting the map up. If I don't... Okay, we have no tags. We're buying this car that we've never seen before. We're gonna try to drive her home. I think it'll work. It feels like a pretty nice car. He's going on south. I'm headed north. But it feels like a really good car. I'm just down here helping him. I was gonna do the El Camino this weekend, but he needed my help, so I think we are gonna do pretty well. This car is sure nice. It's dirty, but it's nice. I think we just lucked out on it. I told him do not buy it, but even I can be wrong every once in a while. So the left front tire is really low on air. Need to stop and get some air in this tire. I also might stop by the Porsche dealership, and get some parts for it. Man, I think we'll be all right. I think we'll just be all right. So let me get air in this tire, and it's already full of fuel. That just surprises the snot out of me. We're full of fuel. I'll get air in this tire and we'll head down the road, see if we can't make it back home today. Okay, I'm at O'Reilly's. I just went inside and bought some license plate bolts, and we're gonna try to put this in real quick. That way it doesn't look as illegal. Ooh. Oops, I don't know what that was. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go to the bottom one. Oh, that doesn't have a bottom one. Oh, that license plate holder won't fit on there, but maybe just the sign will. What do you think? Think we'll make it? It'll make me at least, but I don't know if we'll get any tickets or not, but that's how we're gonna have to go. Just have to roll with it. So let's get down the road a little ways and go to, I think I'll go to the Porsche dealership and just look around. So we'll be back. All right, I'm gonna try to covertly sneak you guys in. I'm not even sure they're open, but we'll have to see. But look there. This car's running pretty well. I mean, just picked it up. It's doing pretty good. So let's even see if there's anybody in here. Go get some hood struts for the Porsche. So we'll be right back. Well, they have no parts for my car, so which I wouldn't expect them to. I mean, it's an old car. But man, look at these. Just a gorgeous car. And black is, I wouldn't even think that Porsche would be that big. That is so cool. Man. I wish I was driving one of these home instead. That'd be a lot more fun. I guess we can wheel around the parking lot, see what there is. But this is just a different experience for me. Oh, I about lost my phone. Okay, let's see if she starts again. The battery in here was dead when we got it, and that sort of sucks. Only one key for it, but let's see what the voltage is at. We're at 13 volts. Fired right up. So we went through that paperwork just a little bit, and it had just a complete 100% service. There's a BMW 325i in pristine condition. Man, that's a cool car. So anyways, it had a complete service done on it, new tires, new fluid flush. I mean, just did everything to it. All the fluids are changed. So, man, these are all new Porsches. These are all new Porsches, not Porsches. So, a Porsche is what you put on your house. So, anyways, I didn't know if they'd have any cool older ones here, but it doesn't look like it. Pretty cool place though. GT3. Man. 911 Carrera. There's a little bit older one right there. Cabriolet. So, anyways, I guess we're gonna go home and we'll see if this old car makes it. I don't know. Place your bets. We gonna make it? Oh. Alright. We'll see you guys here in a little bit. I gotta let my camera charge. So now that I'm on the road and driving, I guess I can tell you what happened at the Porsche dealership. And so I go in there, and I was just gonna get some hood struts and hatch struts for the 924. And the guy, man, that guy in there, he talked a little funny. And he said, I asked him, I'm looking for some hood struts for a 924S. And he says, sir, we do not sell 924S parts in here. We do not have any. And I said, well, could you drop ship them to my house? Sir, we do not have, we do not order parts for a 924S here. And so, anyways, I was like, okay, no big deal. And I was just looking around a little bit. It says, sir, do you have a face mask? And I had forgot that in Fred's pickup. I said, no, I do not. He says, well, then I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Like, okay then, I will leave. No problem. So that's what happened at the Porsche dealership. You gotta take these things with a grain of salt. I didn't have my mask. No big deal. It wasn't a huge deal. So, anyways, we are about 200 miles into the trip now, and we got another 4 hours to go. I'm recording on the other GoPro up there to show you guys some of this countryside, but it's a long haul across here. I'm getting wore out. I didn't get any sleep last night. The hotel room we stayed at was just nasty. Had mold on the bathroom roof, and my boss Fred, he said whenever I was getting ready to take a shower, he says, don't look up, Well, what's the first thing you do whenever somebody tells you don't do something? You do it. So I looked up and saw all that mold, and man, and I just couldn't sleep last night knowing how nasty that room was. So I'm just running on no sleep. So hopefully we can get home, drop this off. I'm sure his wife will appreciate it, but I'm ready to get home to my wife. So we'll see you guys here in a little bit when we get closer to the house. All right, well, I just made my first stop and got $16 worth of premium in there. It was at a half a tank. This car's been sitting since July, so I figured it needed just some fuel just to keep it fresh, you know. That dealer plate that I put on, well, yeah, it blew off. So I guess we'll just have to keep going down the road. The stinking Bluetooth in this thing sucks. Bluetooth in this car is terrible. So we're gonna try this Buick CenturyLink and see if that works. You can't listen to music or anything, it just pauses it, and so that sort of sucks. It's running really well. Let's see how many miles we got on this trip so far. Boom. Gotta remember, you gotta go over here and press buttons. Come on. $72,000 miles, 81.2 miles since I left. We are full of fuel again, and I'm gonna go ahead and reset the trip meter. Trip meter A, trip meter B will leave alone, and that way we can know how many miles we went. But I think it's doing pretty good. I'm gonna go get out and stretch my legs, and we'll be back. Well, we finally made it to Oklahoma. Man, I am so happy to be back in Oklahoma. See, Oklahoma has a deal where you can drive for 3 days with no tags, but I don't know how it works in Texas. And we are finally back in Oklahoma, although that means we have to start driving 65, but I'm okay with that. We crossed the Red River and made it to Oklahoma. It's been a crazy trip. This old Buick is doing awesome. I mean, just awesome. We getting 21.2 miles a gallon. I am hoping that we can make it to Clinton, Oklahoma before I have to fill up. I'm not sure yet. Earlier I had a cop sitting right behind me in Vernon, Texas, and man, I cannot believe he did not pull me over. We sat for 10 minutes there was a train crossing, and we sat for 10 minutes, and that cop was sitting behind me staring at the back end of this car with no license plate on it. I am just so happy he did not pull me over. You talk about crap brakes. So, I mean, I think we're good now. If we get pulled over, I just show them the paperwork and we're good to go. I won't go to jail. I mean, there's no ticket, nothing. As long as I'm not speeding because of the 65 and 70 mile an hour speed limit. So, anyways, we're gonna keep on a going, keep on a trucking, and hopefully make it home and have some supper there. All right, we'll catch you guys here in Clinton, probably. That's where I'm gonna fill up, and we'll hand calculate this mileage. I reset the trip A meter. I think it was A. It might have been B, whichever one's less. Let's see. Trip A is at 279 miles. Trip B is at 361. So, well, it's 289, I think is what I said. Anyways, that's how far we've traveled since we filled up. We've gone 361 miles total now. I've probably got another 150, 200 miles to go, and we are sitting pretty right now. So, all right, we'll catch you guys in Clinton. Hey guys, well, I made it back to Oklahoma. made it back home. As you can see, we're back at my house. Whenever I pulled into Altus, Oklahoma, I got pulled over. And not only did I get pulled over, but I got pulled over, didn't have no tags, and that's the whole reason why he pulled me over. Also had my pistol on the passenger seat, and I didn't want to reach for the glove box for the title or nothing of the car because, as I said, we had no tags on this car. But I didn't want to reach for the title to show them, hey, we bought this car and we're good to go. But anyway, so I told him there was a title in the glove box, and so he had to run the title, and oh man, it was a... And then he pulled my pistol out of the case, and we had to run the serial number of the pistol, and then another cop shows up, and all the meanwhile I'm sitting back in his car waiting for them to decide what they're going to do. So anyways, we got it all taken care of, no tickets, nothing like that. We drove the rest of the way home. We averaged 19.1 miles a gallon. It was a crazy trip. So we went down to San Antonio, bought a car sight unseen. That car was a 2015 Buick Enclave with 71,000 miles on it. Had a complete service at 70,000 miles, and it ran and drove home perfectly. My boss gave $10,000 for it. Great deal. It was a great deal, great car, and I really enjoyed doing that, except for I didn't like the part where I was staying in a nasty motel room. So anyways, thank you guys so much for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for watching. If you haven't, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It helps me fund my projects. I'm going to get started on the El Camino very soon. I got progress done on the K10, and I've got progress done on the K5 Blazer. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will talk to you next time.